The desire to communicate and share with others is a large part of what it means to be human. So is being productive. Always has been, always will be. And while the methods, styles, technologies, tools, and platforms will forever evolve and change, some things never will. We always want people to have easy access to their information, but we also want to keep information from falling into the wrong hands. It's a dynamic that's been in play since the Stone Age. In the digital age, as devices and access points proliferate, managing it is a huge problem. In the old days, companies could simply control the devices to control the access. As the lines between work life and personal life have blurred, the command and control model has become obsolete. People want to use their personal devices for everything. They want access from anywhere, and they want it all the time. Enterprises would also like to provide new devices to their users, but they face security problems. It's a tectonic shift known as the consumerization of IT. There's no stopping it. The trend can be a boon for user convenience and productivity, but it's also a potential liability when it comes to security. Microsoft has responded with tools and technologies that allow enterprises to manage the consumerization trend and leverage it to their advantage. It's an approach we call People Centric IT, which makes sense, since technology should always put people first. We empower IT organizations to allow their people to work in whatever ways make them most productive, using the devices they choose. And we provide a way to unify your environment for application and device management, both on-premises and in the cloud. When it comes to security, compliance, and managing risk, we give you powerful tools that protect your assets but don't impede the user experience. Let's dive into specifics. Saying yes is always more inspiring and motivating than saying no. And now you can say yes to the BYOD crowd. IT can control access to company resources based on the user's identity, the registered device, and the user's location, on or off-site. All they have to do is register their device using Workplace Join. It becomes known to IT through an object in Active Directory and allows single sign-on and convenient access to corporate resources. IT can now configure access policies that take into account both a user's identity and the devices being used. System Center 2012 R2 Configuration Manager and Windows Intune together gather information about the user and device and allow IT to manage it. Users can view their devices and perform actions such as wiping a lost or replaced device from within the company portal. They can also see their available company applications and install them from here. Users can use the device of their choice to access corporate resources made available through new capabilities in Windows Server 2012 R2. Work folders allow people to sync files stored in their SyncShare on a corporate file server with their devices, so you can give access to your users and still protect your data. This share can be integrated by IT with dynamic access control for automated classification and protection of documents based on their content, and these changes are replicated to the user's devices. Of course, as devices and platforms multiply, user authentication and security become an even more complex challenge. An option for IT to protect uniquely sensitive applications and data is the Virtual Desktop solution. Windows Server 2012 R2 provides a virtual desktop infrastructure (VDI) solution that is easy to deploy and configure, and it delivers a rich user experience. And Windows Server 2012 provides a single console to deploy, configure, and manage a VDI deployment, making it easier for IT to provide this rich remote application and desktop experience. Microsoft VDI enables IT to deliver desktops and apps to users on a range of devices from anywhere. All sensitive information is stored in the data center, so the risk of compromised data on stolen or lost devices is mitigated. Microsoft VDI provides efficient management and a rich user experience at a great value. With Windows Server Active Directory connected to Windows Azure Active Directory, users are provided with a seamless authentication experience across resources on-premises and in the cloud. Another powerful aspect of the Microsoft People Centric IT solution is how we help you create a unified environment. IT can manage their devices from a single console by extending their on-premises configuration manager infrastructure with the cloud-based Windows Intune service. With Configuration Manager and Windows Intune, IT has control over many configuration settings to ensure all devices accessing corporate resources are compliant with corporate policies. The Management Console gives IT a comprehensive view to help them identify and inventory mobile, physical, and virtual assets. Devices can be managed in the world where they live, either in the cloud or on the corporate network. Work styles, devices, and form factors may come and go, but data security and compliance will always be in style. Configuration Manager and Windows Intune allow you to selectively wipe devices to keep corporate data safe. This is essential functionality for when people change or upgrade devices, leave the organization, or when a device is lost or stolen. Through Windows Server 2012 with Dynamic Access Control, users were given the ability to classify and encrypt documents based on content using rights management. We believe the people-centric IT approach combined with Microsoft technologies and solutions provides customers with the tools they need to empower their users to be productive on the device of their choice and remain in control of corporate information.